Now take a look at this. Two historic homes in the Metro that were a major part in the desegregation of Louisville neighborhoods could soon be gaining national recognition. A movement to register both the Wade and Braden family houses as national landmarks is now heading to Frankfurt for consideration.
Both homes have already received local recognition, but it could soon gain a new status thanks to a young Eagle Scout. WHS 11's Jose Alonso tells us more.
The Wade and Braden families have deep historical roots within the Louisville Metro, dating back to the Black fair housing movement. An effort is being conducted to make sure both of their houses become national landmarks. In the Shively neighborhood, the local recognition to these families can be spotted from a dedicated park with a peace statue and images of the Wades and Bradens to a marker erected in 2004, a moment Ann Braden herself reflected on that same year.
We didn't sit around brooding over it or tortured about should we do this or not, but it took courage for him to keep coming out here every night when his life was in danger.
She and her husband Carl, a white couple, sold a home they purchased to the Wades, a black couple, in 1954, a deal that didn't sit well with prejudiced neighbors.
Well, they didn't buy it to start a crusade on open housing. They wanted a house. But once they were under attack, they thought, and especially Andrew, but she went along with it too. They had a right to be here. They were going to stand up for their rights.
These families became part of the civil rights movement, and the story of Andrew and Charlotte Wade caught the attention of a young Eagle Scout.
The Wades and Bradens forged a new path to fair housing frontiers. Their accomplishment is paramount when you examine the state of black housing at the time in Louisville in the 1950s.
In a public virtual meeting with the Historic Landmarks and Preservation District Commission, William Bache says he wanted to do more than build a bench and focus on a historical movement.
Through the violent attacks, imprisonments, court cases, and media and neighborhood backlash, the Wades and Bradens remained loyal to each other and changed our nation for the better.
The nomination to make these historic landmarks unanimously passed the committee.
All in favor, say aye and raise your hand so we can count.
And will now head to a state committee for consideration. In Louisville, Jose Alonso, WHAS 11 on your side.
Well, that marker to commemorate the multiple struggles and attacks the Wades endured can still be found on Clyde Street in the Shively neighborhood.
It was the 137th marker to be placed by the Kentucky Historical Highway Markers back in 2004.